Hi, this is Leigh Ambergy. I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Mentor, Ohio, and thank you for joining me today. Before we get started with today's card, I just wanted to go over a few things. That August, I have my exclusive PDF ordering tutorial, and what that is with a $25 purchase before tax and shipping placed online and using a certain hostess code. I will email you a PDF for 5 cards. It has pictures, all of the material used, and step-by-step directions. And August features the cottage wreath bundle. And also to remind you, celebration will be ending this month, August 31st. And Stampin' Up has added these items. And again, all this information is on my blog site. It's all listed below this video. And starting September 1st, going through the end of September, or while supplies last, Stampin' Up has the Perfect Partners promotion, and they are featuring certain stamp sets from the annual catalog, the current mini catalog, and they have exclusive dies that coordinate with those stamp sets. And again, all this information is listed on my blog. So for today's card, what I did was, this was a card I did back at June Buffet. And this features the, I believe it's the Rings of Love Designer Series paper, celebration item. Very basic, very simple card. But I liked this layout. And I love any card that features Designer Series paper. So what I did was I just changed it up. If you have a layout that you like, change it up. Use different color cardstock, different Designer Series paper, different stamp, different embellishments. Just work with what you've got and just recreate it using different products. So this is what we will be working on today. And this is the perfectly penciled Designer Series paper. And on this one, this piece of Designer Series paper is the reverse side of this. This happened to have flowers, and I didn't want it to clash with my sunflower. But this stamp and this grading is from the current paper pumpkin. So I just took the stamps and I ran with that. So this included the these little honeycombs. That was extra. This set also included 2 stamping spots, soft suede, and I believe crushed curry, which is what I've used on my card. But these are the card bases for this particular paper pumpkin. Beautiful. The embellishments. Where is it? I think it's tucked underneath here somewhere. This is what, in a sense, your sunflower would have been stamped on. And then look at the pretty envelopes that are with this. So I have not done anything with my paper pumpkin kit other than to use the stamps on something else, which is perfectly okay. After you've used up your kit, you have the stamps to work with other things. So again, this is what we will be working on, and it just goes back to this card I did back in June. So, but I'm still going to change things up a little bit for this video. So I'm reversing it. I'm going to use basic black cardstock. That's 5.5 by 8.5, and dimensions will be on the blog here. And it's so simple because all I'm going to do, as soon as I can get my fingers to work right. I forgot to cut my piece of cardstock. So I need to get, whenever I think I've got everything ready, I find out I don't. So I need a piece of basic white cardstock see if I've got a scrap piece to work with. Yes, I do. And I need to cut that to 3 1/4 by 5 1/2. So this piece is almost 5 1/2. So I'm going to cut this to 3 1/4, 5 1/2. And that will go in here, but we're going to put our Designer Series paper down as soon as I can get my hands to work. Fingers, rather. So let me get some adhesive on that. And I am just going to place this on here, but I'm not really going to really push it down because I want to make sure everything is going to fit. That looks a little crooked. Look at that. This is all sticking to me. Okay, so let's... Okay, so like that. I'm going to put this onto my card base. Oh, and then, I mean, this is the flower. This is the stamp, and I need a blender pen because all I'm going to do is stamp the flower. This is my inside. Stamp my flower and use my blender pen to blend the color. And use photopolymer stamps. You want to use the Stampin' Pierce mat so you get a good stamped image. And then on this one, and if you're not familiar with blender pens, I can get this out of the way. This is on, I stamped on basic white cardstock, and with a blender pen, it is adding liquid to your paper, so do not overwork it since it's not watercolor. And you just always clean your brush tip. And I like what I call the scribble, the scribble technique, the scribble method. I am just scribbling. I'm pulling where the majority of the ink is here around the center of this flower, and I'm just moving it to the open areas. And again, I don't want to overwork my cardstock. That will cause pilling. Clean this off when I'm done. So that was it. So simple and so easy. And I used the Stylish Shapes, yep, the Stylish Shapes die to cut that out. So this will be going here. And on this one my greeting, again, this greeting was from the Paper Pumpkin kit. There's one of the greetings in there. And I cut that out with the Stylish Shapes dies also. But for this one, I changed things up a bit. I just stamped a whole bunch of greetings. And then using the Stylish Shapes again, I cut out in the crushed curry other pieces to see what I wanted to do with it. So on this one, doing hello, do I want the bigger hello? I think I like the little hello. So you can just play around. I think I like this one. So we're gonna go with that one. So these will all go over here for a different day for another card. So I need to snip some of this off because I don't need all of that. Okay. So I'm going to add my adhesive here. Sometimes if I work from the opposite end, it's better for me. But everyone is different. You just do what seems to work best for you. Okay. And you notice I did not on the majority of these greetings, and especially on these, I didn't even cut the whole die out because I knew I wasn't going to use it. So I just pulled out some scraps and cut that out. So now we're going to get some dimensionals, if I have any over here. Yep. So I'm going to pop this up. And I should have put my dimensionals on here already, but I didn't think of it. So dimensionals on there. I want dimensionals on here. I don't care about there because I'm going to be tucking that in under my sunflower. Remove the backings off our dimensionals. And hopefully I've left enough room so I can tuck that greeting in under there. Yep, sure did. Okay, now on this one, I used the, what were these? The seasonal sequins. But what I did is I took some basic rhinestone jewels, and we do not have a crushed curry blends, but I used the dark Daffodil Delight. So that's going to go on the front, and I think I might maybe put these on. Yeah, that won't show up there. We're just going to put these on the actual where the sunflower is. Yeah, I'm still going to put it there. So now on the inside of this card, the stamp is also in with the stamps that you get with the paper pumpkin kit, the little bees. So we're going to stamp the bees. We're done with those. On the inside of here with the crushed curry. And I'm not sure, it says which direction am I going in? Okay. And let's put you over here just a little bit. Then there's also the other little bee. And that's it for the, you know what, I think I will put one more of these little dudes, right? Right there. And that's it for the inside. And we're gonna put this on the inside of the card. So there we have it. So we started with this that I made back in June. This is going to be, this is August Buffet. This is one of the selections for the August Buffet card class that I have. And then this is the same thing, just changing it up with my designer series paper. Changed the elements for the greeting just a little bit, but the same cute card all three ways. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. Like I said, if you have a layout that you like, or if you see a layout that you like and you're like, oh, I don't have that stamp set, or I don't like the stamp set used for it, or I don't have that designer series paper, go through your stash, see what you have. Pull out papers that, you know, speak to you, and just change it up with the designer series paper you have, the cardstock you have, and the stamps you have. It's so simple to do that. So that's it for today. And again, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you stopping by. Bye.